Welcome back to The Greatest Show. I am JKL Harris. How are you folks doing today? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Faith. Congratulations on being first. You'll be back in like 8 minutes fishing and watching show. Pirate's life is Harris? No, a beaver's life is Harris. This is Timberborn. We're 1.0, which is exciting because this game's been in early access for a little while. I'm excited to play this. I bought it years ago after watching someone play it, and it looked great. It's a city builder playing as beavers in a post-apocalyptic world where humanity has ruined everything. And then decided, you know what, I'm gonna wait. Like, it was still very early access. It was a very good game even in early access, but like it was clear there was a lot more they wanted to do with it. And so I was like, cool, I'll wait. Then they announced their 1.0. And the date they announced for their 1.0 was then also announced as the early access launch for Slay the Spire 2. So, like 2 days later, after Slay the Spire 2 announced their early access launch, the Timberborn devs were like, we're delaying our launch by a week. I don't think it was just Slay the Spire 2. I think Marathon also was coming out that day. They didn't specifically say what games were causing the launch, but they did say, hey, our launch date just suddenly became really crowded. So, and I think it was a good move. So apparently they've had a really successful 1.0 update. I've been too busy slaying some spires, so I haven't gotten a chance yet to give it a try. But I knew once I hit 1.0 that I wanted to give it a shot. So I figured let's do that. So we're going to do a new game. We're going to choose your faction. I think there's more than two. We just see the first two we can unlock. I think the first save I played, I think I did unlock these, but maybe that didn't carry over, or they changed the unlock requirements. I don't remember. I was going to play with these guys anyway. Folktales, easygoing but hardworking. Folktales are expert farmers. They respect nature and rewards them with plentiful bounties. Their motto, comfort, food, and sturdy wood. Forget exactly what this means. I don't remember if it says anywhere. But anyway, we're definitely going to do one of the official maps. Probably just start with the basic. I am pretty fucking basic. So let's do lakes. Let's do normal. We'll do the tutorial because it's been years since I played this. And I've watched someone play it somewhat recently, but it'll be good to just make sure I've got the basics. What would you like to call your settlement? Mind the Badwater. Mind the Badwater. What's up, nerd? Syrupy Waffles. That is the name of our settlement. Okay. Tutorial. Welcome to Timber... Oh, I am... we're going to move this. We'll go like halfway down. That should surely be fine. Welcome to Timberborn. This tutorial will help you set your paw on the wasteland and survive the first days. You'll learn how to use the tools needed to build a thriving beaver community. As we progress through the next steps, the tips will appear here. Basics. WASD. Hell yeah. QE. And then middle mouse button. Oh, well, middle mouse button to zoom up and down. Do I also... Oh, I don't get to change the angle. Pause. Unpause. Space bar. Hell yeah. We can change the speed. 2, 3, 1. Hell yeah. Wood. Because we do like touching wood here. Every beaver settlement needs logs and lots of them. Only lumberjacks cut trees. Build lumberjack flags next to nearby trees. Okay, so we're going to... Wood. Lumberjack flag. And we're going to want to make sure... So they can come up these stairs. Oh, and we need to place 2? Oh, I guess we can place 1 over here as well. All right. Flags will not be built unless they're in the district's building range. Select the district center seat's building range. You can extend it by connecting past the district center's entrance. Okay, so we actually are close enough to this one, but this one we're not. Path. Okay, so let's build a path like this, and then we can extend it there. And then, sure, we'll do like that. We're gonna wait for this to finish, just because I don't want to... Nothing to do in range. Build my little beaver. All right. Each building with an entrance must be connected to a district center with a path. When you select a building, you see its entrance marked by an arrow. Streaking! 5 stream streak. Your show had one hell of a twist. Hell yeah. Okay. We have connected the path. Great. Lumberjacks only cut trees in areas you mark for cutting. The trees must be within a lumberjack flag's range. Select a flag to see its range. Use the marked tree. All right. Cut trees. Cut trees. Wait. Oh, there we go. Is it warm? Is it warm where? Where I am? Or in-game? For you? No. It's actually pouring right now. I'm wearing a hoodie because it's you know, my noggin looks real shiny. Huh. Is it the light? Maybe? Not sure. Anyway, we've marked trees for cutting. Water and food. Beavers need water to survive. Build a water pump to ensure continuous access to drinking water. Remember to connect the pump to the district center. All right. We need water pump. Which, if I remember correctly, needs to be on the actual water. I know. Weird how that works. Hydrate. It's pouring down, so we drink some water. All right. Well, that's a good thing we have this handy river here. So let's build that. Let's build a path. We'll do like that. How am I today? I'm okay. It being rainy definitely, you know, is affecting everything, but we'll live. I just wait. It's waiting for materials. How do I see? Oh, I have 7 logs. How are you today, Faith? Hi, buddy. I know you were sleeping on the bed. You were sleeping on the bed. What are you doing out here? You were so snuggly on the bed. You were so snuggly on the bed. Like the rain. I'm glad it's raining. We always need it, but also... Wait, did I seriously... There we go. Well, that's awkward. It's fine. We'll live. Let's speed it up. So... Well, actually... Hello? Oh, it was nighttime. I was a lot better. Cleaned out the office a whole lot, and the beans got a new cage to cover hardly fits their new cage. Uh-oh. Okay, they're taking wood to it. Now they're building it. Googbum grew up. Ooh, you got Chinese? I actually got Chinese last night. Oh, it's built. Cool. In addition to water, beavers need food. Gatherers automatically gather berries within the gather flag's range. You can see the range and place the flag. Build a gather flag near some blueberry bushes. All right, food. Gather a flag. Let's put this over here. We'll put it like this far away? Sure. Ooh. Some of these guys are dehydrated. That's not good. Day-night cycles important because they will... Like, they don't work during that night. Makes sense. And then they need places to sleep, which I should maybe start building. I'm gonna follow the tutorial. I think I should have already started building shelters, but we'll be fine. Okay. In the long run, we need something more nutritious. Build a farmhouse to plant and harvest crops. Like flags, a farmhouse has a limited range. If you're running low on workers, you can pause some buildings. Do so. Select a building. Okay. I'm going to build an efficient farmhouse. If I remember correctly, we're going to want to make sure it's on green land for obvious reasons. So let's build it here. And then we can have the farm go like out here. When am I supposed to build housing? Let's build one. Just because I am building up some wood, and it'd be nice to make sure they have somewhere to go sleep. Okay, good. People, they were hungry, thirsty. Okay. Farmers do not start working until they tell them what and where to plant. Use the plant crops tool to designate a carrot field. Okay. Carrot field. Let's... Oh, we need 100. Okay, so let's build a 10 by 10. Working hours. Adjusting working hours is one way to manage your settlement. Longer workdays mean faster progress, but every evening, beavers need time to relax and sleep. Don't push them too hard for too long. For now, let's increase the working hours just a little. Set working hours to 18 hours. Okay. Storage. Many buildings have some built-in storage, but it fills up quickly. Build a large pile to store more logs. Each storage building holds a single good. You can set the stored good after selecting building. Okay. Storage. Large pile. We'll build it close to the center. And then can I set this ahead of time? I can. Set it to logs. I'm going to build another lodge. I'm going to build it right here. Because one of the cool things is I can then also build this here. And set this path here. And I get a 2-for-1 building. How are we doing on lodging? 10 are homeless. Okay. So that should help. We've got 2 that are unemployed. How much? I don't know how much this takes as far as workers. None. Perfect. Because I don't think we want too many more workers. All liquids are stored in tanks. This includes the water we've been pumping. Okay, so we do... I think... Man. Do I also build this towards the middle? This reminds me of foundation. Yeah, so... We haven't quite got to the thing that makes this game unique. But definitely the very basics are like your normal city builders. Make sure you have food, water, shelter. But how you keep the water gets very important, and it's very important that we're beavers. I think I'm going to build this here. Do we make dams? Well, that would be one reason to make sure we're beavers, right? I need to build more. Okay, I need to build a few of these. So we definitely, I want one that's easy. Easy access here, but then, yeah, we definitely want some that are close to the city center as well. Hi, sir. Hello. Construction lacks materials. Some people who are thirsty. Oh, I've gone wonky? Buster, what'd you do? What'd you do, buddy? It's because the tail. It's because the tail. Timberborn is a lot more prescriptive than Foundation. I feel like I should know what you mean by that. New well-being high score, 3. Hell yeah. Oh, we need to set these to water. I wonder... So Foundation's very free flow. No, like, Foundation's very free flow, and I think that maybe is what he means, is like... Yeah. Like, you're supposed to build a more organic city in Foundation, whereas this is very grid. Which I'm okay with. Like... I open up City Skylines and immediately I'm making the city grid city from hell. Do I need to make more areas for cutting trees? Yeah, both are cool. Like I really enjoy Foundation, as evidenced by the fact that I streamed it for so much and did 2 runs on this stream. Eventually, we'll be able to get stuff that lets me replant the trees, so I don't mind extending this to make sure. Mandalore is also finally approaching almost a good game. I finally downloaded it off Game Pass and tried it like a month ago, and so much has changed from the early, like when I watched other people play it, that I felt incredibly lost in the tutorial. I don't feel like is doing a good job right now, but granted, I think that's okay because the game seems to be changing so much that, like, hey, if you're changing the tutorial literally every time you're changing these major systems, like, they spend way more work than they probably need to. Okay, finally, let's prepare some storage for berries. We should also get ready for the upcoming carrot harvest. Buddy, can you... Where are you going? Do you want to be on the desk or not? I think he just wants to sniff and figure out what's going on. Hi. Initial release was just really raw. Yeah, no, it's still, and it's like, I think it's genuinely one person. So like, I haven't paid any money for it because I just downloaded it off Game Pass, which I'm paying for other reasons. So like, it's, as far as I'm concerned, that's money I would have already paid for anyway. It's like, it's ambitious. Like, the guy seems to have a vision of what he wants to do, although, you know, it's going to take a couple of tries to get there, and I'm not in any rush for it to get there. So, like a lot of early access games, I talked about it earlier at the top with Timberborn. I'm kind of content to just wait, and then once their vision it feels complete, I'm going to give it a real try. Not gonna lie, there's some games I found early access tutorials are awful. Oh yeah, no, because like things are going to change so much. Like, I recently helped someone through the Victoria 3 tutorial, and like, that's not an early access game. That's a game that's just fully out. But like, the tutorial, like, some things have changed. They've updated some things to like reflect it, but like, there's like definitely 1 or 2 things where they're like, oh, we need to change this because how things work have changed. But then they didn't actually make it feel good for a tutorial. They just kind of, it felt like they're making you do it just because. Like, I was going to play Mind Over Magic. I can see that. Yeah, Vicky 3. Anyway, okay, medium warehouse. Which is this one. Ooh, this fits perfectly here. So we're going to put this here. We'll make this one be berries. Oh god, I gotta find it in here. I'm assuming it's one of these foods. Oh, wait. Oh, these are ingredients for other food. And these are food that can actually be eaten, I think. But where the fuck is berries? Okay, whatever. This one gives carrots. Oh, never mind. It's the berries that actually has the thing that we have space for. Okay. So we'll do this. Yeah, Paradox games assume you've been keeping up on them. Yeah. Okay, do I have the wood for all of this? No. I have the wood for this one. I'm up to 4 unemployed. Okay, so maybe... No, I don't have enough... I don't have wood to build more choppers. I think I just build a new lodge. We're gonna do this. Oh, you don't have enough food? Ooh. Yeah, you don't have enough food. Okay. Housing. 2 beavers are better than 1. Houses improve your beaver's well-being, allows your folktales population to grow. Beavers automatically assign themselves to available housing slots. Okay. So we're at 3. I'm building 4 and 5. So I need to build 6. I'm going to do this. Reach average well-being of 4. That's acceptable. Well, I'll take acceptable. Carrots are growing in. That's good. Sir, you are being so much. I love you. But there's only so many times you can decide I'm gonna sort of get on the desk. You gotta make up your mind, buddy. I know, asking Cat to make up his mind is illegal and immoral and against the Cat Code of Conduct. But I'm asking you politely, and you're nibbling on me while I do so. Okay. No one's homeless anymore. That's good. New well-being score of 5. Oh, because carrots. Heck yeah. All right, cool. More beavers. Have a kit. Let's do science. Beavers are the engineers of the animal world. It's time to turn their lumberpunk ideas into reality. Because this is not steampunk. This is lumberpunk. Build an inventor to produce science points, which is here. Build an inventor. Sure. Let's do this. Because we have 4 unemployed. So we can... Cool. For now, let the inventor work. Once you accumulate enough science points, we'll spend them to unlock more advanced buildings. Cool. Power and planks. More advanced buildings require power, and beavers like their power to come from the river. Place a water wheel in flowing water along the river banks, which is here. Okay. I'm trying to remember what the best way of doing this is. I think I can go down to here. We like beavers. What's up, Booty? How you doing? We do like beavers. We have one kit right now, but I think all the housing space I have should, yeah, 4 free beds. So I think it's one of those games where as long as you have free beds, it encourages more. Oh, I should probably no, I'm not gonna build the road yet. Because, oh my god, I need so many logs for this. I'm concerned that I don't have mill. Need 30 signs for this. Yeah, so I am Folktales. I played this very early in early access, like I think probably when it first came into early access, and was like, this is cool, but it's definitely not ready yet, and I'll come back at a later point. And then 1.0, I knew 1.0 was coming out, came out, was originally planning gonna release the same day as Slay the Spire 2, which, you know, obviously that wasn't gonna work because I was gonna play Slay the Spire 2. And so I decided, yeah, I'll get to it at some point, and I did. Oh, this is okay. I was like, why is this guy blue? It's because I think it's this guy. Forests are building really early? Yeah, oh yeah. No, I'm almost positive that, like, I'm saving the science for that. Because, yeah, if I remember correctly, like, maybe I can go build another one over here. I know the range, like, from your building gets short real quick. Actually, I think I'm just going to do that now. How do I want to do this? Amount of damn times lost because I ran out of woods. Is the 07 because Booty lost, or is it because there's something going on with my stream? Also, what? Beavers in your area? Click here? Yeah, beavers in your area. Oh, Booty lost. Yeah. Okay. All right, lumberjack flag. Let's do this. Okay, the color was a little different there because it's going to take longer, but that's fine. We knew that. Okay, cut trees. We're going to mark more tree cutting. Should probably do that over here as well. So we need logs. We need to build this water wheel. I feel like I might need another water thing because this guy's not getting any water. And we're definitely going to need to be able to save up water for no good reason whatsoever. I don't know what you mean. So let's do that. So I just hope you know that every time you send me a cat photo, Nate also sees said cat photo. I am not surprised at all. I haven't messed with the 1.0 stuff yet, but they added a ton, so I'm excited to play again. Hell yeah. I'm trying to... Unfortunately, I played, so it won't tell me the last time I played. I should have checked that. What is your problem? Chipped teeth. Oh. I don't know how I fixed that. Yet. I don't know, everyone likes booties. True. I wonder if what I'm supposed to do is take the guy with the chipped tooth off of the lumberjacks, but I don't, that sounds like micromanaging that I don't want to do. Okay, built the water wheel. Now we got to build a lumber mill, and we got to power the lumber mill. So, build the lumber mill. Now, all right, I'm a little confused. Because a previous version, you had to... Well-being building for the teeth, that makes sense. There was a previous version where you actually had to hook up the power to a specific part of the building. Is that not the case anymore? Because I don't see anything on here. And putting it next to this just says good. Okay, any part of it now? Okay. I think I still want to make sure that I can bring the power in. So we're going to do this. Actually, in fact, yes, get that. Coastline space is actually incredibly valuable. So we're going to even go further and bring it in all the way to here. And then for power, I want to connect it. Okay, cool. It does automatically. Touching buildings, share power to... Ooh, that's a nice change. There's some fun puzzles with, like, how can you build the buildings to make everything connect. But, like, it certainly got super complicated and led to some pretty crazy spaghetti. So I'm okay that maybe is a thing of the past. The mask section is where the teeth thing is. Why do I not see the mask section? Oh, this one, well-being. Okay. Oh, right, this. I am so in need of lumber for doing everything else I'm doing, so I think I only have actually one available worker right now. Oh, I'm gonna need more shelters, actually. Are they not able to get to this? Oh, there we go. Cool. It is now powered. All right, forestry. Accumulate science points. Unlock the forester. Abso-fucking-lutely. All right, we're going to click on this. We're going to unlock this. Yes. Now we need to build this. Build it here. Drought approaching. In 3 days. Just letting you know where I was. No, thank you. So, again, this is a post-apocalypse world. Humans have kind of ruined everything, including the water. For now, it's fine. But, let these ruins serve as a warning. Not everything is fine. We've got a pretty decent water stockpile. I don't know how much I need per beaver. I'm sure I'll find out. So rhetorical. I'm assuming that's probably how it is like, I don't know how long the drought's going to last either, because droughts last different lengths. Hopefully, we're also going to make sure, I think we'll have enough food as well. But yeah, we need to build this forester. Which also takes planks, which I don't have enough of. So, speed 3. Ooh, I do actually have a decent amount of science points already. I don't know what that lets me also unlock. I think I want to make sure I have enough wood for this, so I'm like a little hesitant of just going ham and... Yeah, it's unstaffed, so... Use the plant trees and bushes tool to plant some birches. They grow quickly, making them a good choice in fledgling settlements. Similar to crops, trees only grow on irrigated green areas. Remember to mark the planting areas for cutting. Okay. So we're going to birch. All right, well-being. Well-being is a metric that shows how content a beaver it is. It affects 3 attributes: working speed, movement speed, and lifespan. One of the main ways to increase the well-being is through attractions. Attractions are buildings that beavers enter when not at work. Let's build a campfire. How big is this? Big. We can build this here, right? Yeah, let's build it here. Got a lot of kits, so... we got even more. One of them will grow up and start planting trees. Build a campfire. Cool. Well-being also increases around decorations. Beavers do not intentionally approach them, so place decorations close to where your settlers hang out. A shrub is the simplest decoration. Beavers appreciate every bit of greenery. Decoration. A shrubbery. I think I like building here because, yeah, most of them cross this to go towards their home. So we'll do that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pause this. Because there's the trees here, there's none. And then we'll unpause it when we've actually got workers. But we do need to start the tree growing now. We've built the shrubbery. You see the impact your actions have on your beavers. Surely, select a beaver by casting on it in the panel. You'd see its current well-being, attributes, and needs. Some needs can reach negative values and incur severe penalties or cause death. I cast Be Kind to Yourself. I cast Counterspell. Harris, can I get a big smooch? You know what, Cass? You came in, didn't even call me cute. So, yes. Mwah. Just for Cass. The Moth Bongo, it's so good. I can't believe. You know what? I'll take pretty. I'll take pretty. It wasn't cute. It was pretty. I probably need storage for the planks. I actually almost certainly need storage for the planks. Cass called you cute and pretty? No, he called me stinky and pretty. Remember? That's how it works now. Or something. Hi, are you stinky and pretty? Storage for the twinks? Cass, we all know that there's already storage for the twinks on your bed. Yeah, Buster's a real streamer? Yeah, that's why you can't call him cute, because he's stinky. That's why you can't call him cute, because he's stinky. He big stinky. He right here. Look, he's even showing you his stinky ear. Didn't change the description? Didn't change the description where? Oh. I'm not the non-streamer. Buster's the real streamer. I'm the fake streamer. But I'm still the streamer, just the fake one. But you can't call either of us cute. Because we both big stinky. Look how stinky he is. Look how stinky he is. Think you should go for Alaska for this summer? I mean, if you can afford to go to, like, not that going to Alaska is, like, incredibly expensive, but it's certainly, like, not as cheap as, like, going to a major city near you. Hi, what are you doing? What are you doing? I called you stinky, now you want to nibble me? Stinky boys nibble their dads. Stinky boys nibble their dads. Look how stinky he is. Look how stinky he is. He nibble. We're in a summer camp. I think they pay for the cost to get there. Ooh, that sounds fun. I'm assuming they don't pay very well because part of the pay is that they take care of your housing, lodging, and travel. But I think that'd be a great summer experience. Like, there was a summer camp I went to growing up, and absolutely, like, their thing was, like, college students come here for a summer. The pay is not great, but they take care of your food and lodging for the entire time, and you get days off and stuff like that. And it seemed like a very cool experience. I think it'd be $500 a week. I think that's what they got paid fucking 20 years ago at the summer camp I went to. Jesus. But yeah, if you're getting fed and sheltered, like, that offsets some of it. Like, the big deal is you don't have to, well, I don't know where you're renting currently. That does kind of suck if it doesn't even pay your rent for where you live. And if you need to keep your lease or whatever over the summer. Like, that's always the tough part with that is, like, yeah, I don't have to pay for shelter. You live at home? Oh, fucking do it. Hell yeah, go do it. That sounds, dude, no, like, genuinely, you should. That sounds amazing. That sounds like a real good time. Like, you're gonna get paid to go do dumb stuff, hang out with a bunch of cool people, basically get to do summer camp except as an adult. I would highly recommend that. That sounds like a good time. Be in California in August? Ooh. Okay, we gotta select a beaver and check what it eats. So let's select, oh, they're all sleeping. No, not you. Lives in the lodge. You're unemployed. You're 6 years old. What is an adult in this game? I actually don't know. You might be the one unemployed. All right, but your hunger is met, your thirst is met, your sleep is sort of met, your shelter's met. You don't have wet fur. Oh, but you want wet fur. That's good to know. All right, so these are all the foods that make things better. We only have carrots for now, but it's good. They've got a campfire, so it's going up a little bit. They don't have any fun. They do have a shrub. They have a shrubbery. There's all sorts of other stuff. Okay, cool. So we're up to 7 on this guy. Ooh. With a chip tooth. Okay, we need to fix the chip tooth. For beavers, it's the entire society that counts. You can see your settlement's average well-being in the top left corner of your screen. Click on it to see the fulfillment of all possible needs. There are many ways to make life in the wasteland more bearable. More honorable? Open the well-being panel, F9. All right, cool. To unlock the Iron Teeth, we need to reach average well-being of 15 while playing Folktales. Have to close that, click continue. All right, remember the beavers need free time to eat, drink, sleep, and enjoy the settlement distractions. To maximize productivity, you balance workers' well-being and their working hours. For now, let's return the default working hours. Okay, back to 16. Cool. And looks like we're done with the tutorial. So let's, for well-being, make sure we have the teeth grindstone. Let's set this up like here and then make the path go by it. All right. The other thing I want to do, rooftop terrace must be placed above ground. So it would be cool is if I could do this. The problem is, how am I going to get stairs up to here? I guess what I could do, actually, yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put down a lodge here and a lodge here. And then we're going to put this up here. So let's path all these. Now we have plenty of housing. The rooftop terrace, if I remember correctly, yeah, 8 visitors for 2x3, whereas this is 5 visitors for 3x3. So much more space efficient. It's just the problem is it has to be above ground. But it's okay. That's why we're building the homes that we're going to need anyway. And now you're fixing your chipped teeth. Hey! But the drought's going to come soon. But it looks like we've got a good water supply. New well-being high score of 6. You're waiting on your logs. New well-being high score of 7. And then the drought is about to approach. But this is fine, right? Look. We're fine. Where is the source of the water actually on this map? Huh. Is it the other way? Is it over here? No. Well, Pepe Point drought. Pepe Point drought. I don't want to fucking bait it too hard. Because, well, if you notice... Whoa, what the hell is this? A bad water source. Oh. Building lacks power. Oh! There we go. The water stopped flowing high enough. Cal! Hi, Cal. Okay, yeah. The water stopped flowing, and now we're in the drought. Hi, Cal. How are you? How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. All right, so these are going to die in 11 days. But it's fine, because the drought's going to be over in, like, 1.5 days. Oop. And now everything is built up. So this is what it looks like in a drought, which is not good. Not good at all. Okay, how are we? F9. You're doing okay today? That's good. Why are we at 17 of 19 on the shelter? There's literally 8 open beds. What is this game? This is Timberborn. This is a beaver city builder where this is a post-apocalyptic world where humans have destroyed everything. You know. Including making water very, very bad some part of the year. So right now we're in the middle of a drought. And we're going to have to later come up with ways to fix the drought. And the ways only a beaver can. By building dams. Okay, you have all the workers you need. I think I get out of this drought and then we do the next steps because I want to just make sure I have good storage capacity. Our well-being high score's gone up while in drought. That seems good. The drought's almost over. Someone died of old age. That's not good. The drought has ended. Survive your first drought. Congratulations, your element has survived its first drought. Droughts are part of the seasonal cycle. They will return and become longer over time. If you haven't already, start preparing for the next one by building a dam. Solve drought with blood of enemies. That's the human way, and we've learned the human way does not work. Okay, so to build dams, we need, is it landscaping? It's landscaping. All right, how do I want to do this? Stupid smexy humans. Okay, I think I want to build it here. And then to properly do this, we're going to need to build a path. Build across it. And the water's coming back. Yay! Look at it. These just take logs. Okay. These are not drying out. Yay! Hold on. Now I want to look at this. Okay, so that's the spillway over the top. That's good, because we don't want to like completely screw over everything down river. Levee blocks off water entirely, which we don't necessarily want yet. Floodgate. Floodgate's good for, let's see, where? Like, if we build something here, we can, like, flood here, but... What's going on, sir? You sound upset. Oh, you sound very upset. What's going on, buddy? He slept all day, and now he wants to play, but no. Mustar built a dam. I mean, we built one part of a dam, but it's okay. The neat part is the dam lets us get to the other side of the river. We definitely have enough food. So we can have another. I mean, I still have 5 open beds, which means I just literally have a house that's not doing anything. I think if this gets to 3, then I'll build another one. Do you want to build plank storage? Where do I want to build you? I'd like to build it close to this, but I've already messed up, and so fine. We'll build it here. Assign you to planks. Looks like I need to plant more birch. Just to make sure there's enough. Ad break is starting soon. All right, let's... We're gonna pause and we'll let this ad run. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. I got some dishes I gotta empty out of the dishwasher and hopefully run a load tonight. So I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. See you soon. All right, we are back. Hello, hello, hello. Let's get this day going again. What you doing, sir? Meow. Yay, backs. I want to start doing some 3D building like away from the cliffs, but I don't think this is a good way of doing it. So we'll just do this. Excuse me. All right, so the good news is we don't have a drought for a while. We have 3 available workers. You want to try to get that up a little bit before build another forester. Meow. I don't think it's the only reason he's being anxious, but his water was a little low. And he's got one of those, like, waterfall things where, you know, it's like a bowl that has a little motor in it that, like, helps recycle the water and lets it be flowing and stuff like that, which, you know, animals in the wild, still water is going to be gross and flowing water is going to be less gross. So it activates neurons when it's moving. So good for cats that have problems drinking, which Buster had problems drinking. We're at 5 workers. So I think I can build another forester down here. So I can... Oh, I can change the angle. Ah, there we go. So we can get a cooler view of our world. I wonder why this wasn't part of the tutorial. Anyway. Let's put down more birch. Can you name them? Absolutely, you can name. I think. Hold on. Yes, you can name them. That being said, they don't live super long. So I just want to put that out there. Of there's a very real chance you can use to name someone, and then version 1 to 500 true. But I'm definitely down to name them. It's been a while since we've been able to use the name redeem, and I'm excited to do it. I just also want to make it very clear of, like, this guy, I don't know when this guy was born, but he's already 6. Born on the last, yeah. So it's like every day they age. There's a lazy beaver. I want to be them. Our beavers are pretty unlazy. I can rename this one. Let's do this one because he's unemployed, which obviously means he's lazy. That's totally what that means, right? Dad the beaver. Do you want Dad the noob or do you want Dad the beaver? Dad the beaver? Okay. We're gonna unpause this. You immediately get hired. So you're gonna be a lumberjack, and that's okay. You work all night and you sleep all day. I think we probably need more campfires. Would be my. Let's see. No, just about everyone's getting the campfire. Why are people not getting full shelter? That I'm surprised about. Let's see. Water, large water pump, bad water pump, fluid dump, mechanical fluid pump, centrifuge, bad water dome, bad water rig. None of that's what I was hoping for. Well-being. Is there a shower? Requires access to water. I think we want this. 50 science points, that's fine. Alright, so I can put we'll put it. We'll put it here. Because they like their fur being wet. They need a shower for that, right, buddy? Do you want a shower? I can put you in the shower. You'd kill me. You would absolutely murder me. I would not even be found in a ditch. I'd just be like found sleeping with the fishes. And by the fishes, I mean, oh my God, he's so wound up right now. Food, we're still doing good on, although the carrots are not as high as they once were. Water, I feel like we're doing good on too. Maybe we need one more. This is kind of far away from everything. I don't know a good way to fix that. I think one more campfire. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that, and then how do I want to do this? I think that's fine. Okay. We have planks. What are we going to want next? I think this is the point of the game where I'm like kind of sad that the tutorial doesn't go further because I'm like, oh, I've got everything they need. They've got food. They've got water. What more could they possibly want? The answer is a lot. So grill. Can't tell if we grill vegetables. I think we grill carrots. I think we can grill potatoes. I guess that's mates and beaver, D&D and MTG. True. We do need to give them a place to do some D&D. Okay, so we can't don't do anything with metal yet, which is fine. Gears. That's probably the next step, but I don't have anything that needs them yet. I am nowhere near 400 science. Mini lodge. Small lodge for a single beaver. That's 1,000 science, and it requires power. Um, I think I'm gonna want more. More farming. So if I want to plant a crop of potatoes, so we can boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. And then food, efficient farmhouse. So I think, let's see. Storage. Stores goods, which I think is what we want for food. Put this here. You will be potato. And then I think I need to grill potatoes to actually be able to use them. So let's build these two things first. And then we'll look into what we needed. Okay. Think I'm doing good on the campfires. Yeah, this one barely is getting used, but it is getting used. Why do I have... Oh, we are getting close to needing more housing. We'll do this. Do that. Think... Another shrub here makes sense. We're probably supposed to mix it up in decorations would be also something. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so actually we're gonna not do that. Yes. We're gonna unlock the lantern. We're gonna put the lantern here. So we mix up their decorations. Autosave. Looks like I can put down a lot more planting. Probably over here too. In fact, let's just do this. Hi, sir. Buster just wants to say hi to you guys, I think. Yeah, what's going on? Do you want to get on my lap? Would that calm you down? No. You're just in a mood. You're just in a mood. He's in a mood! Look at him! He's just nomming. Hi. What can I do for you, sir? New well-being high school. Oh, my God. All he wants you to do is nibble me. You're supposed to be a niffler, not a nibbler. What's Niffler family going to say when she finds out you're being a nibbler instead of a niffler? She's going to say, good job, she wants to be a nibbler too. That's what she said last time I asked. Hi. Hi. Oh my god, he is in such a mood. She's in such a mood, sir. 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 What is going on? What is going on? Spicy Buster. He's being spicy. He slept all day. He wants to play, and I'm not playing with him. And it's now made him in a not good mood. That's understandable. That is understandable. But I gotta stream. I gotta stream. Kitty violence, yeah. What's going on, buddy? I know you're telling me. You're telling me you're bored. You are so bored. You need stimulation. That's a new thing for you. Is your ear bugging you? Is that why you're giving me why you're shaking your head at me? Well, I guess he's not shaking his head at me. Why you're shaking your head? Okay. This is now built. Let's get potatoes in there before I start building stuff with it. One of the things I do remember, like, when I was watching someone play it and when I was playing it myself, that was a complaint, and I am still seeing it, but maybe things will change. One of the things that does sometimes happen in these city builder games is there's not much reason to not play on max speed. And unfortunately, we're kind of already reaching that point. Maybe that gets fixed. That's me. I am very sorry. Who do I get to blame for that ping? Oh, Alkanu? Alkanu? Everyone yell at Alkanu? Tell him we're beavering? We definitely need more water, though. We are not filling our water stores, and if there's a drought, we need to make sure our water stores are filled. Kanu says J.K. O'Hara smells like syrup waffles. Exactly. Now, granted, he was thinking of me because he wanted to play Slay the Spire with me, so I can't give him shit. But I can give him shit because that's how I do it anyway. Oh my god, we have so many unemployed. I need to figure out what to do with them. Okay, we feel like we need another carrot farm. But I don't know where I put it. I guess... Yeah, you guys are 3. So we do another efficient farmhouse here, and then plant another 10 by 10 here. And we mark these for deletion so we can have our nice 10 by 10. Yeah, we can definitely use more carrots. We're good on the berries, though. We're good on the berries, though. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. All right, speed through you through the night. Oh my god. We are definitely not doing well in the water. Why is your productivity low? Oh, because you're carrying so much water. What do the beavers eat? Fish. They eat berries. They eat carrots. What else can they eat? They'll eat grilled potatoes. They'll eat... what else can we grow? What other crops can we grow? Sunflowers. Wheat. So I'm assuming we can make bread. Spatterdock. Cattails. Oh, interesting. This one's also planting that one. Ooh. Okay, so you see how, like, this line is starting to get red? Because it's far away from the district, I guess. Employs builders. Oh. We can employ more builders. That's probably good. Let's employ the max builders. Okay. We're running out of beds, but we have 3 days until the drought. We have 7 unemployed, so I kind of don't want to increase my beds just yet. Especially because water's kind of an issue. Unconnected building. Wait, what? How are you? Oh, I need one more path. There we go. Right. Want more carrots. Because our beavers are happier when we have carrots. Oh. The drought, you know what? Okay. The dam might help us save some of these potatoes. There's more than one way to cook a potato. Beaver proverb. Nice. We'll see how well this dam does with... what's it called? With helping some of this stuff stay drought resistant. Because, spoiler alert, just because we dammed it doesn't mean we're going to be able to save all the water. We'll do our damnedest. But, you know, we don't do so much. Ooh. Why is the water intermittent? So the lore reason is... So the gameplay reason is, you know, like, that creates attention in the game. The lore reason is, like, I think, long story short, that, lore reason is because Leica deems it so. Hi, Leica. The lore reason, I think, is basically part of what humans caused the big problems with is that the water just gets screwed. No, not at all. It cracks me up. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying your 420. I know you. I know you're enjoying your 420, and that's not judgment. I grew up in the goddamn Emerald Triangle. That is definitely not judgment. So I hope you enjoy your 420. Are you live? I should probably be lurking you if you are. I hope you're doing well today. Ooh. Yes, you are. We're doing that. Oh my God, so many people went live. Oh my God. Credit to Evening Law School. Thanks, local college that advertises on Twitch. British 420. Yeah, wait, hold on. For Brits making such a big deal of today is the 20/4, Sure did see a video of a bunch of people in Hyde Park celebrating 420 at 420. I'm just saying. You know, many people are asking questions. What's the line? I don't fucking know. Anyway, all right, we got 9 potato. It's me, I'm all 9 potato. Look, the amount of people smoke weed here, you'd think it was legal. Trust me, when I was there was a party that was like, the person that was hosting was like, oh yeah, we're gonna do some of this. I'm like, oh cool, like good for you guys. Like, it's not my thing, but sure, whatever. They're like, do you know how hard it was for me to get this? I'm like, you went down to the dispensary, right? They're like, no, it's not legal here. I'm like, how the fuck did we legalize it in parts of the US before it got legalized there? Read a headline. 3 ladies went to Coachella and financed a trip by posting dirty feet pics. You know what? Capitalism. I'm surprised it took 3 of them to be able to finance that. But I guess, you know, I from my understanding, OnlyFans takes a much bigger cut than you'd ever expect if you did never do it. Fair feeties be winning. Exactly. Okay. The drought's going to start the day after today. I think we'll be fine. Dad the Beaver's chopping down some trees. Good job, Dad the Beaver. How you doing on stuff? Your hunger's met, your thirst is met, your sleep's met, your shelter's met, your wet fur is met. You got carrots, you got a campfire and a rooftop terrace. You've walked by the shrub recently. You've not walked by the lantern recently. Maybe you live here? No, you don't live here. Name a character? You're supposed to be lazy? I know. Look how many trees haven't been cut down. I think that's why. Which one do you want to be named Big Faith? Any particular job or thing you want me to try to find, Faith? We've got a couple of lumberjacks. We've got some foresters. I mean, we've got pretty much everything. We've got farmers. We got water pumpers. Younger ones so I can technically live longer. Here, this one just grew up. Big Faith. Look at you. Look at Big Faith. Just chilling. You get your lantern bonus? Got your lantern bonus. Hell yeah. Living the life. Living the life. Laws of reciprocity dictate there should be a less Big Faith in existence as well. We'll name Big Faith's child less Big Faith. Big Faith broke? Frickin' meld. Please tab out. I haven't had to tab out once the stream. What the fuck? Also, my big complaint about this game. Go to settings. Mute audio and minimize or out of focus. It's not checked, but it still not just mutes everything, but also pauses everything when it's... And as far as I can tell, this has been an issue with that button for years. Keeps going, walking for like 3 seconds and then being okay, but that was awful. Ooh, I'm sorry. Oh. There we go. Did that fix it? Oh Oh my god, I fucking fixed it. Okay. Never mind. We fixed the problem. Why is there both a run in background checkbox and a mute audio when in background checkbox? Why? That's so annoying. All right, drought's coming soon. Hopefully some of these carrots will be fine. There are drought resistance for 2 days. Should give me a little more. We've got lots of logs, which is good. I probably can... Let's see. Food. I can build the grill, probably? Then your recipe is going to be grilled potatoes. And then we're going to want storage for that. So, we'll put this over here. You are going to be grilled potatoes. Then I'm going to fill this in. All right, so this drought is 4 days. We have less water than going into the last drought. We have way more people, so that's a concern. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. I actually probably should just...
And his name is John C.
Just put down John Cena. Hello, Splash Cena. How are you doing today? Are you beaverific? Are you being the best beaver you possibly could be today? Maybe? Can you not block off the other side to make a reservoir? So eventually we'll be able to unlock some things. Where are you? Where are you? My first point with a new therapist after work today? Ooh. So we can make these floodgates. We can make levees. Psychologist? I mean, therapist covers a wide variety of terms. I know therapist is technically one specific thing, but I've found even with among the professionals, they understand, hey, if you go talk to someone for therapy, they're your therapist regardless of whether they're a psychologist, a social worker, peer support. You're a therapist? That's true. You're a massage therapist. I mean, obviously, like, if saying something's a HIPAA violation, don't say it. But, like, I would be surprised if no one's open to you while they're on the table. Yeah, exactly. That's okay. Reach average well-being of 10. But we're at 9. It's fine. Getting the grilled potatoes up. People still have the benefit of the carrots. They're probably gonna... I got some carrots. How many people work in this? Just one. We need logs for this. That makes sense. How goes Beaverdom? Beaverdom's good. We have our first dam. We're in a drought, and it's holding up a little bit. A little bit. I don't actually know if I'm supposed to put down a second dam just to, like, help store water. I don't know, like, I know they put a lot of time and effort into the water physics of this game. And there's some, like, crazy stuff you can do. But I don't know exactly, like, how much, like, so, like, obviously this is now not putting out nearly as much power as it once was. And, like, how much putting down a second dam helps, or how much it should even help. What is your complaint? You're hungry. Wait, what? We have so many carrots and grilled potatoes? What the fuck? Oh, there you go. And your carrot need is, like, up here. What? I am so confused. Yeah, fix your teeth. I don't think I need a second one of these yet. Because, like, ooh, we're up to 11? All right, we can probably go back up to speed 3. While we wait out how this drought's coming down. Maybe it's the difficulty we're playing on. I feel like I remember the droughts being, like, a much bigger deal early into the drought. Building lacks power. Yep, that makes sense. We're losing a little bit of the water flow. You can kind of see it here, how, like, the water's getting low here, but some of it's still coming over the dam. But there's less flow, which means there's like an overlay. Construction guidelines, storage overlay, hide water. What? How's that hiding water? What is this? Huh. It's blocking something. I don't know what, but it's blocking something. Oh, I see. There's all sorts of stuff I can do down here. Okay, so this is starting to... No, there's still water. Now it's starting to dry up. Okay. But we have some water here, which is great for now. But this is drying out, which is less great. How long does it take for this to dry out? 10 days. So droughts aren't long enough yet. That's good. That's just the working hours. Okay, let's speed up. I think while these guys are pumping up water, like, we're gonna risk losing some, and that's fine. Looks like storage is still enough for our population, so I don't want to put down more. Yep, starting to lose the water down here. This is going to dry out. But what doesn't dry out is our crops, which is good. Building max power. I know! I think we get to unlock a battery at some point. Oh, we can put it in a power wheel, but I don't really need it. We can do wind turbines. Ooh, we can unlock gravity battery. Cool. I don't know how important that is. Actually, probably we should do one more science building. just because we're not generating it super fast, and we are going to need a lot. Like, the next level science building needs 1,000. We're not even close to that. What is your problem? You're thirsty. Why? There is so much water in storage. Now you're good. Oh, I see. Because, that's probably actually one thing to consider is a thing of water storage over here. So the people who work over here can at least get water. All right, we got a day of the drought left. Water's still looking good. Oh, you need your designation. He needs some milk. Why do beavers never go on strike? Because they do their damn job. Thank you for the hydrate. Milk. Hello, Amu. God damn it, Amu. Damn. Poor Amu getting called out like that. Faith covered in milk. Okay, cool. So this is at least good enough to last a drought, a 4-day drought. That's good to know. Well, we'll see how long it takes the water to come back in. But I'm going to say... Good enough. Oh, yeah. No. This is fine. Look at it come back in. How are you still lacking power? Okay, there we go. Haulers and workforce. As settlement grows, it processes larger amounts of goods. Transporting them takes a significant part of your worker's day. Haulers help with that. They move the goods around their entire district following the demand. Let's build a hauling post now. Haulers assist workers within district in carrying goods, greatly increasing their productivity. Okay. How big are you? Sure. Where do I want to build you? Actually, right here. Mim. How goes the Mim? Mim go bedge? But Mim just got here. What do you mean Mim go bedge? Look, Leica's here. You can't go bedge. Leica's here. Some workplaces, like hauling posts, don't fill all of their worker slots by default. You can change the number of desired workers in a buildings panel. Also, you control how buildings are staffed using workplace priorities. For example, the hauling post can usually be set to lower workplace priority. Let's try it now. Okay, we're going to set it to low workplace priority, and we're going to increase the desired workers. Mim got massive headache. Oh, is the massive headache me? No, it's not me. Mim, go nai-nai. Mwah, on forehead for headache. You can pause buildings, construction sites. It's easy more control over the beaver's actions. For example, pause workplaces are vacated automatically. Workers reassign themselves to other available workplace. But big face here. Select the hauling post and pause by clicking the button. Fine, we'll pause it and then we'll unpause it. Big face still here. Hell yeah. Good job. Forgot this was a thing, but it's good because we definitely, with how big everything is, we need it. If I click on... I see. That's how we can tell how far the district goes. Is there a Splash the Beaver? There could be. It's doing the same thing Star Rupture does? Yeah, Faith was complaining about... I think it's just meld. I think it's genuinely just meld. Because we had this problem even when we were doing the demos. I don't know why it hasn't happened with Slay the Spire 2, but, like... This... I get something when this game autosaves, and that's it. Like, I haven't seen anything else. Like, it even recommended I play on high, and I just put it down to medium, because... I'm used to. This is the same engine? Oh... I have no idea. Hold on. Timberborn engine. No, Timberborn game engine. It's Unity. What's Star Rupture? Star Rupture's UE5. Maybe something to do with frame rate, but we capped Star Rupture's frame rate at 60. And it still kept doing it. And if it's that it's reaching 60, then it's a problem. Happens more when you move around. Yeah, I don't know. Might be about time that I go and start asking questions on a Discord or something. I do need more housing, though, because I have one bed left, and I'm actually starting to get a little short on workers. So we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll build a path. Oh, right, I can build over this. We'll build here, though. I can also definitely always build... Actually... because I'm going to want stairs at some point anyway. Vertical architecture. The wasteland's important to optimize use of space. Beavers do that by growing their cities vertically. Some buildings, like lodges, have flat roofs that can support other structures. Let's build a rooftop terrace now. You may need to use stairs to connect to the district. Nope, I'm good. Why do beavers... What do beavers take when they have a fever? Tylenol. It's gone again. That is horrible, Amu. How do you guys know it was Amu? It could have been me that came up with that terrible dad joke. It could have been Dad the Noob who came up with the terrible dad joke. D10 will put it in chat here. Shut up. Oh. Wait. Damn. Okay, if I want to do this, then I got to do this. And then we... have to unlock the platform. We build the stairs here. We build the platform here. And we put the path on the stairs. There we go. Unconnected building. It's fine. We'll figure it out. There we go. It's connected. Now we got 11 possible beds, so they can start making babies again. Always good when they start making babies again. Okay, we should make sure this is all part of cutting trees. Oh, you're not getting cut either. How dare you? Gotta put Dad the Beaver to work. Ooh, there's no space for this carrot? We just were like running out of carrots, and now we're full on carrots. How old is Dad the Beaver? Dad the Beaver is 24. Look at this young. Can we murder Mel? No. Wait, is it having issues again? That's a lot of times in 1 hour. It's going off the deep end. Fuck. I'm like genuinely frustrated because like nothing shows up on my end when this is happening, and so like I don't even know like what to like start to troubleshoot, and like it's got to be a bitrate and rendering issue. Yeah, but that's. I guess I'll have to hop into a Discord and figure out, like, with them, of like, hey, I keep having these issues across a variety of video games, and I never see it on my end, so I have no idea. Try throttling meld to 720p? Am I clueless on something? Can I don't even... I actually don't know how to do that. Can't do it midstream. Okay. I'm going to be honest. If this is apparently happening as much as it seems like it's happening, then probably I'm going to just end before we get to the second ad break, which it starts in 3 minutes. I know it's only been 2 hours, but if this is like, again, on my end, it's buttery smooth. So I don't know what's happening, but like I'm also saying this because I genuinely believe you guys, and this sucks if it is happening. But yeah, I literally in the help, there's a talk to us on Discord thing. So I'm going to go do that as soon as I click off. So thanks everyone for coming out. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I'm interested in going on Discord and figuring out what the problem is. Because for all I know, other people are having this issue. But sorry, it is being rough. No. That's fine. Again, the reason I switched to Meld is I literally just couldn't start stream with Stream Elements sometimes. It was like locking me out and not letting me log in. Which, once it got to that point, I was done with Stream Elements. So, if it turns out that we can't use Meld either, that's, on to the next. But this is, at least on my end, less frustrating than Stream Elements ever got. So, let's go raid Leica. She's live. She's playing some marathon. She's hanging out with a bunch of people, but also being super supportive. And we like supporting her because she supports the hell out of me, and it means a lot. Thank you for doing the raid command. Ad break is starting soon, but we'll get out of here before that ad starts, so we'll save that snooze for next stream. Get her to boop the snoot. See you guys over there. See you back here Wednesday, hopefully with Meld not being a butt. Thanks for watching.